You know, people always used to tell me that I was never gonna amount to anything. People always used to tell me that I wouldn't be nothing. But look at me now. I'm a member of the UCW roster and have been so for a few months now. And I've come across some great wrestlers in my time here. I've even started up my own little promotion thanks to UCW and FAM and Valor's inspiration. But you know what? I'm not here to talk about my promotion, Ring of Valiance, tonight. I'm not here to talk about that. What I am here to talk about, though, is the fact that for the last 2 episodes of Shattered, I've been in a tag team match and a battle royal, and both matches I lost due to TJR and Sphinx. Now, at first, I was just gonna address the fact that I was simply doing my job to TJR, which I was. I was simply doing my job. If you want to point the finger at me, that's cool, go ahead. Because at the end of the day, son, you'll never be able to face the fact I am better than you. You may have been here longer than me, but I know for a fact that I am better than you. And the reason why I can state that claim is because I have beaten Sphinx fair and square in the center of this ring, whereas you, to be honest, ever since I stepped foot in UCW, with all due respect, you haven't really accomplished much of shit. But you know what? I ain't here to be cocky. I'm just stating the obvious. My point is, I've been getting trash talked by Sphinx for weeks, and I've been getting trash talked by you over the last 2 weeks, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I'm tired of it. All I want to do is to make my own legacy, create my own fate. But you, TJR, continually pointing the finger at me, acting as if I'm the one at fault, acting as if I'm the one at fault for the last 2 matches that you lost. You need to be pointing at that finger. You need to be pointing it at good old Sphinx, because he's the one that was supposed to jump in the ring during our tag match and break up the pinfall. I was supposed to stand on the ropes, like so, and I was supposed to stay on the apron, so that way the match could continue. But Sphinx chose to stay on the apron. Why? Because he likes to go into business for himself. And you know what? I can't even be mad at that. Because he's a former UCW World Heavyweight Champion, and he gets more pull than you and I do. But one thing you have to understand, TJR, is that if it weren't for Sphinx, we could have probably won that tag match. Hell, if it weren't for Sphinx, one of us would have probably won that Battle Royal instead of NR Kuzan. No knock on Kuzan or whatever, he's a great wrestler. But one of us two, TJR, would have won that Battle Royal had it not been for Sphinx. Because once again, he took the initiative to eliminate you, just like he took the initiative to not get in the ring and help you out. Yes, I was your partner too, but it wasn't my job at the time to jump in the ring and help you. My job was to stand on the apron. And that's exactly what I did. My job. Yes, I got in there and did my own thing, but it was my job to stay on the apron while you were getting pinned. It's not my fault that we lost. Pointing the finger at me ain't gonna get you nowhere, sonny boy. Let me tell you right now. It ain't gonna get you nowhere pointing the finger at me, so you might as well stop that shit right now. Cause I'm promising you, you keep stepping on my toes, I'ma step on your fucking head. And the same goes for you, Sphinx. You step on my toes again, I'ma step on your head. I'ma steamroll your ass if you keep trying me. Because over the last 3 or so months now, all I've been seeing on Instagram and most recently on Twitter is arguing and talk about who's gonna do what to who and this, that, and the third and yada, yada, yada. And over time, I've become a little bit more broken inside. I've become a little bit more deranged, shall we say. I've become a little bit more mentally decayed. My sanity has shrunk to the size of a grain of sand. And at this point, I'm liable to explode at any given moment. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna explode right now. But what I am gonna do is challenge you to a 3-way at Game Over. Me, Sphinx, TJR, triple threat match at Game Over. So that way we can settle this little issue between the 3 of us. Although I don't know why I'm challenging Sphinx, considering the fact that I've already beaten him fair and square one-on-one. I got no problem doing it again, and I got no problem with beating TJR in the ring as well. But what y'all gotta understand is that I'm the new blood in the new season of UCW. I was the new blood last season, I'm the new blood this season. And the bottom line is this. Y'all's times have come and gone. You need to either step up and maintain your spot or step aside and let me take it. Because if there's anybody in this world that's more passionate than the 2 of you, it's me. If there's anybody willing to face any and every person in the community, whether you're on the Xbox side or on the PlayStation side, it's me. I'm willing to put my life on the line for this. I'm willing to sacrifice life and limb for UCW. Hell, I'll sacrifice life and limb for my promotion ROV. I'll sacrifice life and limb for FAM, for Valor, for CTO, for NGC, for RW, for TKS, for any promotion out there. I'm willing to sacrifice life and limb for this right here. Called CAW. That's what I'm willing to sacrifice my life for. Forget about championships for 1 second. Those will come later in time. But what I'm willing to sacrifice my life for is this right here. And I'm not going to stop until I reach my ultimate goal. Until I reach the pinnacle, the zenith of my career. I've got a long way to go to reach it, but the party starts now. And believe me, when it's all said and done, I will be a world champion one day. Be it here, FAM, Valor, TKS, it don't make no difference. I'll be a world champion anywhere. Hell, I'll even get a sex change operation just to go compete in TKS and win their top title. Just to prove my point. That's how far I'm willing to go to be the best in this business. But you know what? You two just don't understand that because you two are far too selfish to see the bigger picture. TJR complains about him losing. Sphinx is going around acting like he wants me to serve under him. Let me tell you something. I only serve under one, and his name is God, and you are far from a God. Hell, you're far from a fucking pharaoh. You ain't nothing but a fraud. You ain't nothing but a fraudulent son of a bitch who likes to play dress up in Egyptian costumes every single day of the week. But you know what? I ain't gonna knock your hustle. Get it how you live, pimp. Bottom line is, Sphinx, I know I can beat you. TJR, if you don't believe I can beat you, just ask Sphinx. He'll tell you, I can beat you too. So as I said before, the three of us, let's do battle at Game Over. And just to raise the stakes a bit, let's do it triple threat, Iron Man, Hell in a Cell. Everybody wants to talk about being the best called show there is. Everybody wants to talk about upping the ante and all of this. While I just up the ante tenfold. Triple threat Iron Man Hell in a Cell match at Game Over. Myself, Sphinx, and TJR. And whether or not it's for the #1 contendership for the UCW World or Universal titles, it makes no difference to me. I just want to prove that not only I can hang with the big dogs, but I also want to prove that I am not a fluke. I am far from a fluke. I beat Sphinx with my 630, well known as the Shmurda flip. And I'll do it again at Game Over. And the same goes for you too, TJR. And you know what? Before I get out of here, I want to address the 32 competitors in the Stars of Tomorrow tournament. If you're watching, and I know you are, if you're watching, you look me in my eyes, and you'll see a man who plays no games when it comes to this. I am the furthest thing from a game player. And whoever wins that Stars of Tomorrow tournament, be it people I know, like Alexander King and Angel Alexander, or people I don't know, like the rest of you, it don't make no difference to me. Because whoever wins the Stars of Tomorrow tournament, I challenge you to a one-on-one match. So that way, you can test yourself against somebody who's beaten a former world champion. And that way, you can prove whether or not you actually really belong in UCW. Because one thing's for sure, I have proven it, and I will keep on proving it for years to come.
So you want to talk shit, hit by your rock,